Welcome to the 185th edition of Make Pro Wrestling Majestic again. I am a possibly sick Tiger Height.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his voice, but we'll figure it out.
Yes. So, let's talk about it. Oh, by the way, that is Peanut Gallery.
Yes.
Let's get into some drama because, there were quite a few things. Number one, I kind of like this. Somebody put out the SmackDown.
They switched the colors.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. So I'm like, oh, I'll start off with something positive and show, it just doesn't look right.
Nope.
It's super bizarre, but at the same time, I wouldn't hate it at all. Chris Jericho continues to be absolutely embarrassing. I don't know why they think it's cute with this Bandito gimmick. They've tried it. It doesn't work. You had him attack Bandito's IRL brother, Gravity. Mm-hmm. Gravity? Is that his name? I think so. It's stupid. People are not liking this. People don't like Jericho. I don't know why. Especially that little kid.
Well, I mean, we all know why people don't like Jericho, but
yeah, but then that little kid destroyed him, and that was funny. I watched that video. I was about to play it, but we have other things. We have other fish to fry than little
Chris Jericho. He just embarrasses himself.
Just at every turn. I have no idea why. We've seen this comparison because we just surpassed the point where Nitro ended.
Yep.
And Dynamite is still going.
As of next week, I think, or the week after, Dynamite will be on longer than Nitro.
Yeah, but there are a couple of things. Number one, they're not taking into account the rest of Jim Crockett Promotions, because even though it's technically a different show, same company. Yep. It was the same thing.
Yep.
And guess what? WWE had the same thing. They were WWF, Capital Wrestling, etc., etc. Number two, these are based on actual numbers. Yeah. Nitro, at its peak, not only was beating Raw. Nobody thought that could be done, especially on Mondays, but it was awesome. But look at the viewership difference. AEW would have to be around for at least another 15 years for them to even come close to 1.164 billion views.
Yep. That's
a lot of views over the course of
television was a lot different back then too.
I'm aware. I am aware of that, but that's the measuring stick that they want to go with. It's like, okay, motherfucker, if you want to do that, then you have to look at all statistics to get an accurate report. But they want to ignore this because it destroys them. It destroys that. They will never get to this point, especially with barely breaking 600,000 views an episode.
Yep.
You're not going to get there.
No.
Nobody is watching it. And guess what? The numbers is going down. Yep. I mean, I think last week they had a slight bump, but we're looking at pattern and consistency across the board. And this is down and down. They had a little jump because they had CM Punk, but then it went down and down. And it's just in the toilet.
Yeah.
You're not beating NXT. They have rookies. You are supposedly have the best roster in the world, even though they're just a bunch of whiny bitches online that actually destroy your reputation, along with your fan base, by the way. But we'll talk about them in a bit. Speaking of horrible decisions, I don't know why they're doing this.
Oh, I have a theory as to what's going on.
I saw the spoilers for TNA.
Oh,
and
the major announcement.
Yes, I saw the major announcements.
Was it anything significant?
Kind of. It wasn't business. Exactly.
Oh, was it? Okay.
So what they did is that they're getting rid of the digital media champion and they're introducing the TNA International Champion. So they're making a new belt.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's actually better than the digital media champion.
It is.
So that's fine, but this senior team clearly was doing something right.
Yes.
Why release that? Why? There's no reason for it. Now, they did make a positive turn because they hired Delirious as the head of creative going forward.
Yeah.
So I guess in a way you can see maybe more of a Ring of Honor presentation.
Maybe.
I mean, not current Ring of Honor. I mean, like when Ring of Honor was really cool.
Yeah.
I could see.
Like the cool Ring of Honor.
Right. I could see something like that presentationally.
Yeah.
Because Delirious is a good writer. He was the head of creative when they had the Bullet Club and all this crazy stuff with Japan, and it's like, okay, there's obviously a good relationship there. Let's see if we can expound upon that further with maybe more stuff from Mexico, because they were working with right now Laredo Kid and Octagon Jr. They had Chavo sort of introduced there
for
too.
A second, yeah.
Yep. We don't know the extent of his relationship after that. But there were just some parts where I think they made a really poor decision, and not seeing the value in Gail Kim is one of them. To what I heard, she was let go because of her...
It was because she stood up to management. She was kind of the locker room bulwark.
Right. And also she was very loyal to Scott D'Amore.
Yeah.
And it just is like they're pushing out all the Scott D'Amore people right now. And...
I think WWE has a little bit to do with this as well. I think that they're trying to make the best business decisions, in regards to like increasing the value of TNA as a brand, etc.
Yeah, but there was a different way of doing this.
It is what it is.
It is a business. I have to at least give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to this, but obviously the fan reaction was not great online.
Neither was the wrestler reaction.
Right, and that's the other thing that's really going to hurt them is, what about the wrestlers?
Yeah, because morale did take a hit.
Well, yeah, it's Gail Kim. Yeah. She was really a big part of the morale in that company for a long time, so that was not a great decision. Now, if they maybe did something different with her, maybe gave us a reason why, but they never, I don't think they never
gave a reason.
And I think that's the mistake. It's like, well, why did you do it?
Right.
Even if it's something stupid.
Drama.
Linda, you have been divorced from Hulk Hogan for like 12 years. You cannot blame him for the destruction of your family. Hulk Hogan's done a lot of dumb, bad shit, but this ain't it.
Right.
She claims that Hogan is the reason that Brooke is not talking to her for like 7 years.
There's a lot of reasons why we don't talk to her.
Right. Now, Linda, you cheated on Hogan.
Yeah.
You cheated on Terry with one of your son's friends.
That's weird.
That's hella weird. Now, he was also a weird guy. He was cheating on you a lot, and I can acknowledge that. Maybe he wasn't the best of partners, but you can't throw out accusations of abuse and psychological abuse and all this bullshit without some sort of evidence backing it. You're the one who wanted to be the little star. You're the one who continues to use the Hogan last name. You're the one who has this weird bruising. It's your fault.
Yep.
Why if Terry is the reason for all of this bad shit, why is Brooke still not talking to you? It's you.
Yeah.
Look in a fucking mirror, dude. Seriously, instead of making these dumb, woe is me, I am a narcissist attitude. And then she also said that Brooke was a narcissist. I don't know about you, but if one of my parents called me a narcissist, I wouldn't talk to them either.
Right.
Why would I talk to you? Why would I have... And also, she's a little bit busy. If I'm not mistaken, like, I don't know, a month ago, she gave birth to twins.
Yeah.
So maybe she's a little busy. Maybe you're just a piece of shit. I can almost guarantee you're a piece of shit. But there's the whole, oh God, now we need that reality show. Now we need Hogan Knows Best. That would be money. That would be awesome. Oh, Rob. You have joined the We Hate You thing. So number one, cult behavior. We did a video on that where they turned on him.
Oh yes. So you're talking. So you're not talking about the fact that Rob Van Dam just shat all over AEW.
No,
spots.
Well, that is a precedent to the threats to people turning on him online. True. It's because Rob Van Dam gave legitimate, honest criticisms about the brand. He talked about the Mox Cope match. Where
that match was cringe as fuck.
Yeah. So that might have worked in the 90s, but it's clearly not working now.
Yeah, no.
Also, where is ECW? It's been dead for a long time.
Yeah.
Rob Van Dam, to my recollection, never had a barbed wire match. The most hardcore thing he did was the stuff with the chairs.
Yeah.
That was it. And then he had that weird thing with Janice with the spikes, and he even said that was stupid. He didn't want to do that. any criticism against this fucking company means that you're gonna get a death threat. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
100% you're
Yeah.
gonna get a death threat.
Oh yeah, yep.
They should make a fucking bingo card on how many death threats I've gotten because of my opinions on the current state of AEW.
Yeah,
Not
good.
Not in AEW as the brand.
Right.
The current state of it.
Yeah.
Hell, we gave AEW a lot of praise early on.
Yeah.
We watched it every week. I did reviews on it every fucking week because it was good. Because it was different. It's just now WWE Light with Chris Jericho monkeying around and bootleg Gwen Stefani, but we'll talk about her in a bit.
Oh, fun.
Actually, we'll talk about it now.
Yay!
So, I was kind of on a Twitter rampage. I do that sometimes.
What day was this?
This was Friday.
Oh, okay, that
Was
makes
this
sense.
Friday? It was Friday or Saturday. It was one of those two. But Taya Valkyrie responded to me a couple of times without absolutely. I destroyed her. This was an annihilation. It was a massacre. You got destroyed, Taya. I never even criticized you as a performer. Actually, you're one of the better women's wrestlers right now. But you are prancing around in Ring of Honor, monkeying around with your husband and the MXM collection, looking
so stupid.
Looking like a Timu Gwen Stefani, and then you responded to me multiple times. Clearly that it got under your skin.
That's really funny, actually, that it got under her skin.
Everything got under her skin. She was on a little warpath.
She was on her own little warpath.
Yeah, because people talked about her 10-month stint in WWE, and then it's like, okay, they talked about that, and then you're like, well, what about this, and what about that? Dude, you clearly got bothered by it.
Yes.
And you clearly got bothered by it here.
Yes.
And no, I'm not going to crawl back in a hole because A, I have a job, B, I don't live with mom, and C, you're an idiot. So if you want to respond to me again, please do so. This shit is my lifeblood, and I will destroy you again.
I think he gets off on
I do. Oh my God.
On going on Twitter. It's become a problem. No,
it's not become a problem. It's my cannon fodder. It's the best thing. I mean, people are like, oh my God, Twitter is such a cesspool. That's why it's great, because it exposes the idiots of AEW's wrestlers and their fans. They try to do the whole blue sky, but that failed miserably. I still have an account, but I barely post on there anymore. This is so stupid. I just like it when they try to clap on me, but I just absolutely shit on them while drinking, by the way. I drink while I respond to you idiots, and I still destroy you. So, that is it for the Drama Peanut Gallery. We got some news, so stay tuned for that.
Yes.